for the Spurs. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. As we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. We've seen some incredible scoring performances recently. Smitty, how are NBA stars putting up these incredible individual games?
BA, scoring is up across the board. My opinion, the three-point shot, guys are taking double-digit field goal attempts from that area. And the skill level of the stars is as high as ever.
Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. We've got Kyle Kuzma, Danilo Gallinari out there with Mike Muscala. Then there's Tyus Jones, and it's Coulibaly in at the small forward position. And another one!
It's incredible. I mean, this is what he does.
Another 50-point game for him. Now tied for second place all time.
Yeah, right there with Michael Jordan, who also made a habit of taking over offensively. Both guys just elite.
And he slams it in one-handed.
What vision from MP.
The Wizards shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. Jones, the pass to Muscala. Shoots over Collins. No good. A bit long that time.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
I just love the ball movement.
The Wizards have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Jones against MP. Pass to Coulibaly, looking to win the run. Drains the triple. Coulibaly's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Tyus Jones always put it in a spot where his teammate can fire right away. He has really come into this second half on an absolute tear. Really impressive effort from him so far.
On the wing, Jones. Baseline jumper. Count that one.
Smooth from mid-range. That shot is what makes Jones dangerous.
Pass to Knight. Here he goes. Oh, MP throws it down.
Woo! Did you guys see that? I can't believe MP brought that out in the game.
Kuzma, the pass to Muscala. Now here's Jones. And Smitty, it seemed like the NBA's age minimum would go back to 18. Why do you think it didn't happen in the latest CBA?
You know, B.A., I'm with you. I thought it would go back to 18, but I think the league looked at it and had these guys play 1 year of some kind of post-high school, whether it's college or some other leagues. I think that was the mindset.
MP inside. Kuzma on him. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Gallinari's shot is off. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 14-5 run. Herder gets the bucket.
Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Wizards. There's a minute 40 left in the game. No coverage that time. Gallinari's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Bullock. Back to MP. And they double up MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Spurs.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And in the big picture, this marks their 43rd win of the year.
And this team really wanted to at least split this season series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Wright finds Poole. From outside the arc, Bullock puts it in.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. MP against Wright. Knight, the pass to Bullock. Spurs need to get one up here. And here's Collins for three. No good that time. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Allie.
We got to talk about Luka. This is a guy who didn't necessarily have all the hype coming into the league that someone like MP had. Sure, he had unprecedented success in Europe, but there were plenty of people who questioned how that would translate to the NBA game. Ladies and gentlemen, I was not one of those people. I've always believed in this young man's talent, and since joining the league, he's put up LeBron James quality numbers. I mean, the guy averaged 27 and 6 in his rookie year, and he's only gotten better. He's a one-man offensive powerhouse who has a flair for the dramatic and a proven record in the clutch. Quite simply, he's a generational talent. And despite all that, MP has been better. He just has. These are two incredible players, but MP is the superior talent, and I feel confident that he'll continue to prove it as his career continues.
Good game, MP. Let's go, MP! That's how you do it.
Congratulations on breaking the rookie scoring record. You've been an immediate offensive force in a league where some players believe a rookie should take a back seat to veterans. Have you ever worried about ruffling feathers?
Sure. I never want to overshadow any veterans or take the spotlight away from anybody. I've always wanted to find my own place on the team and contribute in any way that benefits the whole. Luckily, I have teammates who recognize my abilities and encourage me to be who I am. Their belief in me has been huge, and I've worked really hard to find the right balance between asserting myself and ensuring that the team functions cohesively. I'll always prioritize my team's success over individual achievements. My goals are the team's goals, period.
were just officially named one of the captains for this year's All-Star Game. What does that honor mean to you?
It's a huge honor, man. It's like living out a childhood dream, you know? Just being a part of the All-Star Game, taking the court with the best players in the world, it's surreal. And now, on top of that, to be chosen as a captain, I'm humbled. I work hard and I'm dedicated to being the best I can be. I do that because I have to, every night. I'm facing top-notch opponents who push me to elevate my game to new heights. It's a challenge that I embrace because it forces me to improve. I know I wouldn't have achieved this without that fierce competition motivating me to bring me to my A game. To be able to represent all the players who play this game is a huge responsibility that I take seriously.
Nightmares about you carving up their D.
Breaking a sweat out here. What happened? That fucking sounds so sweet. Oh, that's cheap. I can move back some more. I mean, come on, yo. How you gonna stop this? No.
What's good?
Put me on top, city on lock, they like when he gon' drop. We ain't had enough, speaking down, but they know who coming up. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one too far from me. Never caught off, not one day. Never caught off, not one day. But I'm still on my way.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. You know what stands out, Clark, with both of these teams is their speed and their athleticism.
And because of those things, Kevin, it's going to be about limiting fast break opportunities. That'll be a key for both of these squads. Taking care of the ball, always a critical factor, and then being able to stay clear of those momentum-changing plays.
A look at the Magic starting group. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Houston in at the 3 slot. He gets it in there.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Anthony against Knight. Pass to Suggs. Drives to the hoop, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Tell you what, I love when Suggs attacks the defense like this because he's so hard to guard when he's aggressively looking to get to the rim.
Knight for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Off target from outside. Magic have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. With the step back. Suggs passes to Anthony. Drills it from outside. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
San Antonio's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Reminding defenses that they have to respect his range. MP took it real confident from deep.
Anthony taking his time here. Baseline jumper. Second chance shot. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Anthony. His last outing, 16 points for him. The Magic again can't hit. Outside Knight. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Finishing strong in the paint despite the contact. I like that tenacity that MP showed right there.
MP against Anthony. 1:43 left in the first quarter. To stop the run, the ball's through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Nice, smooth jump shot from Anthony. I like him in that medium range area.
Here's Knight diving in. Rebound by the Magic.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now, here's Suggs. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And finished off by Banchero.
There's some heat from Banchero now. He brings that ferocity. We know he's got an inferno.
Get him in.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone, we've got Devin Vassell. He's out there with MP. Kevin Huerter is out there with Collins. And it's Sochan in at the power forward position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Pass to Banchero. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Houston. Still scoreless. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Suggs. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. MP against Fultz. Knight taking his time here. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. We're approaching the trade deadline, GA. How do teams decide if they're a buyer?
It comes down to goals and really your timeline. So some teams make deals to try to push them over the top this season. Others might find a player they love and trade for him with the future in mind.
The Spurs making a switch here. Wembanyama is checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. Bitadze's checked in. Fultz kicks to Suggs. The pass to Fultz. Releases. And the rejection by MP. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Wizards was tremendous. He finished with 59 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. Those are eye-popping numbers he put up. Couldn't possibly top that tonight, could he? We'll all find out together. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Suggs doing a nice job being aggressive. They're challenging defenders and getting rewarded with the call.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for San Antonio?
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
San Antonio making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Mo Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Anthony comes in for Fultz. Some people see the Orlando Magic as a team, Clark, with a very high ceiling. How about you?
Lots of potential there. No question about it, Kevin, and plenty of room for growth. The challenge is going to be corralling that and moving it in the right direction. You know, it could take longer than people expect or want it to, so you got to be patient in this situation.
Herder against Anthony. Inside. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. And the change for the matchup. Banchero's checked in for Vaughn.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Now, here's Suggs. Tight defense on him. Banchero, right side. No good off the back of the rim.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Vassell finds MP. From outside the arc. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Suggs. Covered by Vassell. Anthony on the wing. Shoots the 3. The shot that time, not on target. MP has been leading the charge for the Spurs. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the San Antonio Spurs.
You've got to be impressed with their unselfishness. They're moving the ball with ease, looking to keep each other involved. That's a total team effort.
It's entertaining to watch, as long as you're not the team they're playing. All right, and now let's talk about that point guard duel we've seen so far in the first half.
As the point guard, MP usually has the ball in his hands, and he can do a lot with it. He can score on you, he can pass, or he just as easily make a play for someone else. It seems this guy does it all, Shaq.
Yeah, he always seems a step ahead.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. Then it's Paolo Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 spot. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. This young Magic team is building, and they're anchored by the talent in their front court, with Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr., who said, as a team, our potential is through the roof. I think the biggest thing for us is being injury-free. That will give us the best chance to be very special. Kevin?
Special indeed. All right, David Aldridge, thank you. And it's Banchero missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Suggs passes to Bitadze. Over Wembanyama. Bitadze can't hit.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Really left alone that time. Knight's got 22 points.
Hey, this guy does everything. Any team would be lucky to have a player like MP.
Anthony. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And it's Vassell in the corner. And the basket by MP. 24 points for MP.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Will it go? Suggs passes to Bitadze. Outside Anthony. Lets it go with a three. Another miss by Orlando.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Orlando, they've gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Clark, in recent years, Orlando's been one of the league's bigger teams.
Well, you can see clearly, Kevin, that the front office prioritizes length. You don't ever have to really worry about them playing small ball.
A nice shot by Sohan.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here's Suggs. He's covered closely. Over in the corner, Banchero. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Out of hand on it.
That's the reek that makes Banchero such a hard defender to go up against. Hard to get over him.
Several teams changing it up here. On the wing, MP. Covered by Anthony. Back tonight. They set the pick. Driving to the basket. Shot clock at 3. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. Knight's got 27 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Anthony. It's good.
And providing the score, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by San Antonio.
To the paint. Here's MP. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Total commitment there from MP on that play, not allowing that interior defense to distract him at all.
Okiki's checked in for Orlando. And both free throws good for MP. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Orlando. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. And that one's good, Wagner.
A capable floor general. I love watching Anthony set up his teammates.
MP passes to Branham. Back tonight. Basket good. Knight's got 14 points here in the second half.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded close. Takes it from 10. Branham pulls it in.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Knight dishes to Bullock. It's tipped. And here is Suggs. He has 5. Outside Anthony. Takes it inside. That's tipped. And so it's San Antonio with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Reggie Bullock is out there with Collins. Then it's Kevin Huerter. Then it's MP. And it's Branham in at the 2 guard. That's the San Antonio 5. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify.
Substitution on the court.
Anthony right side. Back to Banchero. He kicks it to Suggs. Anthony against Knight. Anthony with the screen on Herter. Good on the 13-footer.
Boy, I like Suggs knocking down that mid-range jump shot. That's what the defense gave him. Make him pay for it.
And it's Bullock in the corner. Passes to Branham. Anthony against Knight. 6 to shoot. Takes it off the glass. Knight's got 35 in the game.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Now, Suggs. Pass to Anthony. Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple.
And they need Anthony to connect from deep. And when he does, their offense opens up even more.
Here's MP. Good. Knight's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Has to be Tadze. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The drive by Anthony. Here's Banchero. No good on the 3.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Herter finds Collins. Kicks it out to MP. Another shot. And it's good on the way in. Knight's got 39.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W
for San Antonio.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
They pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
San Antonio making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Banchero kicks to Suggs. And they recover it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Now, here is Knight. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Collins. The rebound by Batadze. Anthony with it. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. It was a tale of
team win. Let's keep it going.